You want it?
Time is short. We have to bring together the main leaders of the Resistance and set up a plan of attack.
Very good. That's the point of no return, son. But if you feel ready, I can organize a war council and launch the assault.
Do that, Father. Okay. Garrosh, how many orcs do you have?
Maybe 10 at most.
That's not many. But Turg has 20 miners with him. They'll relieve you once I'm back up with Archons. Marlock will lead the first wave with a dozen of his warriors. I need someone who knows the inside of the fortress.
All right. We'll hold the position to the end.
We have to. You'll have Garrosh in support if things heat up. When Styx and I have sabotaged the drawbridge, that'll be the signal. And when we get back, you make a sortie.
A sortie? It's suicide!
You can't hold out forever. We have to keep the initiative. If we can't take control of the tower, you're all lost. The Khoisan need slaves for their damn mire. And you've proven you aren't slaves. They won't be nice to you.
It's a good plan, Arkai.
Really? You're going to get wiped out. I'll need the best warriors to create a solid combat group and limit the disaster.
What do you have in mind?
I need an eagle, a lion, and a cheetah. That's how the Bloodjaws work. The eagle should be a cold-blooded orc, a strategist to take the heights and use his experience to our advantage at the right time. The lion will be our champion, an unbeatable fighter who'll break through the defenses and crush the enemy's morale. And our cheetah will be the link. We need a fast and intuitive brother who can get messages through to you, Garrosh, and Adek without fail.
I see. But we don't have much time, son. Garrosh and Turg have gone to take up their positions. Adek has to join them at the time the assault is launched. We will have to draw on the orcs in the hideout.
I'll deal with it. I'll talk with them and try to find out what each one can do.
Good, son. Then come back and see me when you have your champions. I'll brief them before we launch the assault.
Champion.
I need a great fighter.
Garrock always ready fight for champion. Garrock very strong and not scared of Khoisan.
It's obvious he'd make me a good bodyguard. You got issues.
No problem. I'll remember that the next time you get clubbered.
Hey, I only kid because I love. I'll stick with you. You make better conversation. Barely.
I'll be back later.
What do you want?
We'll speak again.
You've helped me, Bloodjaw. Now it's my...
I'd like to know more.
Not much to say, really. My story's the same as that of most orcs here. We were starving to death. At that point, we did... But those Khoisan dogs...
That's how they dealt with
I know. I called them every name in the... He took me into the... But I had... The rest of the story you know. You're the one writing it, Bloodjaw. Thank you.
We'll speak it. I know I'm going to...
My life story. It's just waiting to be written down. I come from a long line of stout-hearted war...
What clan?
I am the last...
Do you know how to lead a squad?
I'm quite sure
You've already done it.
no. I've spent the last 15 years here, but my father was a great...
We'll speak again.
You've helped me, Blood.
We'll need a fast and stealthy orc to carry orc.
I should be able to do that. If you...
The thing is, we already have a real expert, but I'll be 3 floors below, right?
You know how to lead.
Well, I only seek to serve you, brother. But I have to warn...
Marlock and his men.
I see. In that case, you should maybe ask their advice.
We'll need a...
I should...
The thing is, we already...
We'll speak again.
Champion.
Garrock. No problem.
Hey!
I'll be back.
Yes, son?
I have our...
The champion who will destroy the enemy defenses. Good!
I think Garrock has potential.
All right, son. I'll explain.
I found the right person to run orders and reconnoiter.
You're a cheater.
No, wait.
Yes, son?
I'll be back.
We'll need a fast and...
Take me! I'm stealthy as a shadow!
Oh, really? It means not sticking your chest out every 30 seconds, you know? Did you ever manage to...
Not really. But that's not going to stop me.
What about orders? You will obey the orders you're given without question?
Of course. Just as long as I'm not ordered to do anything useless, I'll follow orders to the death.
Oh, right. No useless orders for this guy, then.
Do you know...
I'm quite sure.
You've already...
No. I've spent the last 15 years here, but my...
We'll speak...
Yes, son?
I might have...
You found a good strategist? Who?
The shaman is a worthy ally. I trust him completely.
All right, son. I'll explain.
I'll be back.
What do you...
You can go...
What?
Don't...
And...
But you deserve...
And when...
I won't...
What do you...
We'll...
Yes, son?
I found...
You're a cheater.
Rhaegar stood up to the head foreman. He's the kind of cold-blooded orc that I need in the squad.
All right, son. I'll explain what's expected of him.
We're ready. It's time to launch the assault.
Yes, I think we're ready. No regrets?
No, we have to go now. There's no more time to lose.
Very good. We're going near the drawbridge.
The fort. You ready?
Not really, no. I mean, are you sure about this? You're really gonna throw me over there?
Styx, there's not much time. Trust me.
Okay, okay. Sorry, Huck. I'll do it. No, hang on a second. Hang on a second.
What now?
Are things cool with your father? We can talk about it, you know? You shouldn't let this story get to you. You got to concentrate.
Do you trust me or not?
Well, of course I trust you. But it's kind of far, you know? It's about 20 yards, right?
I'm not sure. You can count in the air. Now go!
Fuck! Fuck! Shit! The bastard did it. Let's see if the way's clear.
The way's clear. My turn. Get in front of the drawbridge.
We'll take up a position. Good luck.
I can either guide him or betray him. But I can't just leave the big guy on his own.
Greatskins!
Can't just leave without the big guy. He wouldn't like it. I better go get him.
Greatskins! 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 Greatskins!
Now, what is that fucking Rakash doing?
Greatskins!
I can either guide him or betray him. But I can't just leave the big guy on his own.
I can't just walk away. What is that fucking Rakash doing? Gotta find him before I go anywhere.
Redskins! 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 Greenskins!
Okay, so we rig this fucking drawbridge and your father takes over, right?
He's leading the first assault, yes. He knows the place and can lock down the access.
It's gonna get hot in there. You worried?
No. This time he can't surrender.
Nah, but that's not really what I was thinking about.
Dying in combat is the best thing that could happen to him. If that's what you were thinking about.
Be worthy of these orcs, my son. It will probably be their last combat.
Yours too. So you show you're worthy of them.
You want me to die here, I know. But one day you'll understand. Our clan had to survive.
To die here, far from the sky, as slaves and traitors? No, our clan should have died there, with honor.
Then you wouldn't be here today to save the orcs. I'm watching you, son. And despite the sacrifices I made, I am proud of my decisions.
You wanted to save your clan or your son?
I don't know. Both, probably.
That wasn't your decision to make. As Red Breath Chief, you were father to all the children. Not just me. But you can redeem yourself. Make sure you stand fast, as long as possible. I'm counting on you. Don't let me down.
Farewell, my son.
Come on! We'll hug each other afterwards. The sooner we're back with Arkans, the fewer people will die. And don't forget, she's gotta be having a rough time down there. It's no secret the Inquisitors hate the mages. If she kicks it, you can kiss your little cruise to the Island of Laments, and your mission goodbye.
I know. Let's go.
Get rid of them!
Greenskins!
I can either guide him or betray him. But I can't just leave the big guy on his own. I should go get him. So that's their sanctuary. Kind of pretentious, if you ask me.
No time for sightseeing, and even less for looting. Let's go.
What? I was just talking. I can either guide him or betray him. But I can't just leave the big guy on his own. I should go get him. Can't just leave without the big guy. He wouldn't like it. I better go get him.
Greenskins!
There's a lot of fucking knowledge stored here.
And of course, no one but the Inquisition can get at it.
Why do you think? Knowledge is power, buddy.
Enough. Not one more word, scoundrel. For trying to steal, your hands will be cracked.
No, please. I did it for my kids.
Ha! You're lucky they're not being charged for aiding and abetting. But I haven't finished. For the heresy of making an Inquisition disciple a target of your forfeiture, you will be publicly impaled.
Me? But I didn't know. I swear I didn't know whose it was. Sir, please, you got everything back. Mercy.
Silence! You will answer for your crimes. Greenskins!
I'll try to escape. I'll probably get killed, but I've got nothing to lose.
No problem. Have fun. Hey, you know where the cells are?
The cells? Down below. But, well, this place is worse and worse the deeper you go. You know, it's like a real descent into hell.
Yeah, I get it. Thanks for the tip. The cells. Arkans can't be very far now. Can't just leave without the big guy. He wouldn't like it. I better go get it.
No, stay away, you filthy greenskins! Leave me alone!
Without me, Ark doesn't stand a chance. I better go see what he's up to.
Greenskins!
Stinks of death in there.
Exactly.
The other guy was right. Gets more and more charming as you go further down.
And still no sign of Arkans.
Greenskins!
I can either guide him or betray him. Shit! It goes even further down? Come on!
Barrowman said that Arkans' cell is in the very bottom of the tower.
Yeah, but he didn't say the tower is stuck all the way down the deepest asshole ever. I don't know who the architect was, but I can't say I'm loving his work. Whoa! What kind of parties do they throw down here? We're there. That has to be her.
Is that another mage with her?
It looks like. Maybe it's our lucky day. Doesn't happen often. I'll open it. Shit! Don't understand. I picked the lock, but it won't open. Something's stuck.
Hawkins. Hawkins? But what did they do to her?
They broke her. Her consciousness has been buried.
Okay. So how do we dig it up?
Mages. You have to take her to a monastery. They'll know what to do.
But she won't survive the trip.
Great! Really? We took out half the Inquisition to save her, and now we're supposed to just leave her here?
Arkans, I couldn't. I'm leaving you in better hands. She'll live. Her body'll live. But to free her soul, she needs mages. Her fate is in your hands. Watch over her, please.
Sure. But who's watching over you? Hey! Huh? Fuck! He's fucking dead!
She's looking better.
Didn't you hear what I said? He just died!
He saved her. It's up to us now. Let's go.
Okay. Guess I won't be slipping on all the tears here.
You have her. Well done. All this was for a purpose. You should go now. Don't hang around. Go back to the hideout and take the passage out.
How's the battle going?
We did what we could, but we can't hold out much longer. It's a massacre, Arkai. It's the end. You can't stay here. We didn't even have enough to equip our brethren. Some went bare-handed against the enemy, hoping to take at least one with them. But no one believed.
And the squad?
Gone, in the blink of an eye. They were trapped and wiped out right away. It's a fiasco.
And my father? Is he alive?
He stayed in the front line, with the others.
I'll go get him.
Are you crazy? You're gonna screw everything up. No, we're going straight to the passage.
You should shut up, Rakash.
What the hell were you expecting? We were gonna take out half the fucking tower and then ride off into the sunset with all of our friends? We have to leave, Ark. There's no choice.
He's right. You have to keep going. And don't look back. Do us honor. Your father would have wanted it.
So be it. Farewell, brother. Good luck.
Good luck to us all.
Well, we got through it though. But wait till you see at what cost. The rebels defended themselves well, but they were dead meat from the beginning. They were just there to act as a diversion long enough so we could pick up the pretty mage. The Imperials were gonna take back the tower in a hurry, and the reprisals would be legendary. A real massacre. What's more, we had to see the state of the magnificent mistress of the oceans we'd gotten out. Arkans wasn't gonna be of much help to us without the help of the other mages. We had to get her to one of their monasteries right away, before she fucking died. And of course, it was days away, and my ass never froze so hard before. Or since. All that for a freaking damsel in distress. Total cliche when you think about it. But Ark was really into it. Nothing was gonna stop him. He knew he'd left lots of orcs to die in the past, including his father. But he was the only one left to finish the mission and put the Emperor down for good. And there was only Arkans to take him there.
We've been expecting you.
I can see that.
My name is Saranth. I'm the head of this monastery. I felt the heartbeats of High Mage Arkans in the fluid while she was nearing this place.
You felt her heartbeats? You wouldn't even let me touch her ass. Guess it's a good thing we brought her to you.
I'll take my leave of you, Archmage, as you're obviously going to be busy.
Where's that soldier going? Styx, take care of him.
Oh, wait! He won't say anything. He's a friend. She's the one you should be most worried about, I think. Brothers, look after High Mage Arkans. I'll be with you in a few moments. This is a delicate situation. But you did well to bring her to us. Please, be welcome. You are safe here.
We may just have done something real stupid coming here.
I know what you are thinking, but this is a just man. He will ensure his soldiers do not take action.
Just? He's an officer of the Empire.
But he is honest. He is here in disgrace. He refused to obey orders in an effort to spare orc lives.
Well, what do you know? And are all the soldiers like him? Because hey, if I gotta get killed, I'd rather it was by good, honest folk. Seriously, Ark, I got a bad feeling here.
Welcoming you here without denouncing you, welcoming her who is under death sentence, exposes our entire order to the persecution of the Inquisition. Do you really think that if I was not certain of this man, I would have let him see you?
Well, yeah, especially if you were planning to fuck us over. Sorry, denounce us.
High Mage Arkans requires assistance. Our assistance, and your cooperation. We sensed her suffering from the sanctuary. Her spirit is far.
You have any herbs or stuff to get her back on her feet in a hurry?
Her physical wounds are not the ones doing the most harm. It is her consciousness that I am concerned for.
It's just that we're kind of pressed for time, you know?
Of course. Follow me. She is in the meditation hall. I must reach her spirit if I am to listen to it. In her state, it may take some time. My friend Arid here can doubtless avail you of his knowledge in the meantime.
I am a mage smith. I can breathe on metal and sculpt it to unveil its full potential.
And I thought I had strong breath. No, seriously. Can he improve our weapons and stuff?
I've heard of that. I'm kind of curious to see if it really works.
Let me have one of your weapons or pieces of armor, and I will demonstrate for you.
Interesting.
I owed you that. Despite her efforts to protect us, Arkence's intense suffering in the sanctuary was felt in the very monastery. You relieved us of great suffering by wresting her from the hands of the Inquisition.
There was another mage in the sanctuary.
I know. Sirene. We felt his light extinguish. He could not bear the thought of her suffering, and set out to save her.
Alone?
It was madness. But he knew we would not approve. Above all, he knew informing us of his decision would endanger us all.
To be honest, we wouldn't have done it if we didn't need...
Yes, I'm sure you do. Our order must remain neutral, but I can only wish you achieved success. If only to see her return to us.
She will come back.
Well, yeah, but she's gotta wake up first. And we gotta get out of here before something bad happens. Seriously, Ark. I don't like this place. That officer of yours, you sure you can trust him?
As I told you, he is a friend.
I've been fucked by most of my friends. I remember this one time. We gotta be the most hunted greenskins in the... For him and his boys, this is the chance of a lifetime to get...
Probably. But he is a man of his word. I would trust him with my disciples if something...
Sure, that's easy for you to say, white skin. Gonna take a while with your buddy there?
I will require a few hours. Probably...
What do you think, Ark? Are we gonna trust an Imperial officer after all? Or do the smart thing and waste...
We'll take the risk and admit there really are.
Really? You're getting old, Ark. Deep down, you're a real softy. Are you wearing pants?
We're trusting this mage with our only chance of reaching the Island of Laments. If he betrays us, a few more soldiers will... I want to trust...
That's the right decision. I assure you.
Yeah, we'll find out soon enough. Okay with you if we stay and watch? I don't really...
You may stay and watch us.
And how long's it gonna take?
A few hours, probably. Please, stay with Arid and allow him to improve your equipment as thanks for your efforts and trust.
Thanks, Mage Smith. Well, hey, all we can... So where we at? We're gonna be here all winter.
Is she conscious?
Her consciousness flows like a stone, farther.
We've gotta be able to do...
There is a quicker way, but it is worse than the inn itself. Rape. You must rape...
What?
A psychic rape. You must force a passage through her spirit. It is an extremely dangerous undertaking.
What's the risk?
That depends on what you do. Your minds may merge, or yours may lose themselves in hers. You risk almost everything, ultimately. Mental.
Well, hey, don't hold back. Why don't you give us the...
It's quite the opposite. You will penetrate her spirit, but she will also penetrate yours. She would... You can become trapped in these nights.
Yeah, that would be...
There is hope. Subconsciously, she knows who you are and what you want of her. Part of her will want to help you, I'm certain of this.
And how did your whatchamacallit actually...
You will have to place your faith in me. This is a...
So let's get going. Get on with your...
You are the ones who brought me out of the sanctuary.
I'm Arkai, and this is Styx. Styx? What's your problem? Where exactly are we? This place smells of death.
Only he can answer.
Oh, fuck me, not this place. I did everything I could to get it out of my mind, wipe it from my memory.
Calm down. What happened here?
This is where I grew up.
The monster is watching us. It's waiting for you. Over there.
A monster? Don't try to scare me, kid. I'll take care of your monster for you. And then you'll do me a favor and wake up and take us to the Island of Laments.
I'm sorry. I only know that we have to move forward.
A monster? In my head? I'm not getting paid for this shit. I'll show you what happens to monsters in my head, you'll see.